Hello and welcome to another Can We Trust vlog. This vlog is Krystal's vlog. So we are doing a Can We Trust Krystal vlog. And I'm very excited for this one. So we were each given, I believe, 4 books. I'm actually pulling the spreadsheet up right now. I know that all of us were given Hate by Tate James, which is the first book that I will be reading for this specific vlog. And then we were given a bunch of other books as well. So like I said, I'm pulling up my screenshot for that right now. But I have started Hate. So I'm a little bit late in starting this vlog, which is fine. It is what it is. Unfortunately, we were like moving and stuff, so I did start this while we were like in the midst of moving. So I am about 50% through this book at this point. Absolutely loving it. Like, I'm absolutely loving it. It is a dark romance. Where is my screenshot? I may not have it. Okay. Anyway, I am about 50% through this book. So this is a dark romance. This is the first book in the Madison Kate series. And I have heard Krystal talk about this series for a very long time. But it was like something that was just like sitting on the TBR, but I never actually picked it up. Here we go. So let me find it. Here we go. So the 2 other books, I have 3 books in total. So the 3 books that I was given are Hate by Tate James, The Hunted by Gabrielle Bergmosher, and Saga volumes 1, 2, and 3. I did find Saga, the first 3 volumes. I found it. I found those. So technically it's 5 books, I think. But I found Saga on Hoopla, so I will be reading that on my iPad unless I can find it at my library. When I looked for it, I couldn't find it at my library, so not sure that they actually have it, but I do have it on Hoopla on my iPad. Hate by Tate James, like I said, I've already started it. I'm about 50% through, and I am listening to it as an audiobook. And then I do have The Hunted also as an audiobook, I think through Hoopla. So those are the 3 books that will be in this vlog. This is a very messy intro, I'm sorry, but I am 50% through Hate by Tate James. This is the first book in the Madison Kate series. Madison Kate is presumed murdered, but she's not, and she's been set up, so this is her journey in doing that. This is, as far as I'm aware, a dark romance, a reverse harem. I don't know about trigger warnings. I can go off of what I've read so far, which there is like attempted SA, there is kidnapping, I think, and then there's murder. There's quite a bit of violence in this. This book kind of revolves around like cage fighting, so be aware of that as well. If you want like trigger warnings, I would go find them. The audiobook itself does not have trigger warnings in it that I noticed, but the ebook does, I believe, and the ebook is on Kindle Unlimited, so, which I didn't know before I grabbed it as an audio, but that's totally fine. So yeah, that's where we are. So I just wanted to come in and actually like officially start this vlog because I never started it, but I started the book, and I am hoping that I can trust Krystal. I feel like in the past when I've been given recommendations by Krystal, I have enjoyed them, I have liked them. So let's hope that this vlog goes as well as the Can We Trust Brit vlog did. The only one I'm a little concerned about is The Hunted. I don't know about that one, but Saga is a graphic novel, so we'll see how it goes. So when I have an update for this vlog, I will be back. But until then, me and my Mean Girls mug are gonna go and finish this up.
Bye, everybody.
Cheers.
Cheers, everybody.
Friends, so a little update. So I got about 30% into The Hunted and then decided to DNF. I didn't really care about this book, if I'm going to be honest. I wasn't really enjoying it. I can't even really tell you what about it I didn't like because I'm not actually sure that I retained anything. I just didn't really care about this book, to be honest. So I did DNF The Hunted, so I can say that I can't trust Krystal with that one. I don't remember at this time if I updated about hate or not. I did end up giving hate 5 stars. So as far as hate goes, definitely can trust Krystal on that one. So we are like 1 for 1 here. I am finishing up Saga. I am on, Krystal asked me to read volumes 1, 2, and 3. So I am almost done with volume 2, and then I'll be friends. So it's been a minute since I have done an update, so we'll start with hate. I am giving hate 5 stars. I am planning on continuing the series. I really did enjoy this book. It wasn't quite as dark or as smutty as I was expecting it to be, but I really did enjoy it, and I had fun with all of the characters. So I will be continuing, so we can say that I can trust Krystal when it comes to hate, dark romance, whatever. The next book that I had on the list was The Hunted. I did end up DNFing this at like 25 or 30%. I just didn't really care about this book. I don't even know what I didn't like about it. I just lost interest in listening to it, and so I was like, I'm not enjoying this book. We're gonna DNF. So unfortunately, it's 1 for 1, and I can't trust Krystal when it comes to that. I am finishing Saga, so Krystal gave me volumes 1, 2, and 3 since this is a graphic novel. And I have read volume 1, I'm almost on volume 2, and then I will be picking up volume 3. And so far I'm really enjoying this. Saga seems to get better the longer that I read it. So I did like volume 1. I would give it probably a 4 star. Volume 2 is sitting at about 4.5, and then we'll see where I go with volume 3. So I'm going to be, for the sake of this video, I will be like rating Saga all together, but on my story graph it will be shown as volumes 1, 2, 3. Like it will be shown with individual ratings. So that's where we are, and I will be back when I have finished Saga. I have finished Saga volumes 1, 2, and 3. So the final consensus for these 3 volumes is I'm giving volume 1 4 stars, volume 2 4.5, and volume 3 5 stars. So I'm going to kind of average it for myself, and I'm going to say that all 3 volumes together sits at a 4.75 star. So can I trust Krystal? Yes and no. So I can trust Krystal when it comes to my taste in darker, revengey kind of romance books. Hate wasn't quite as dark as I was expecting, but it still hit all of my parameters for a dark or taboo romance, so I can trust her with that. The Hunted is like a thriller horror book. I didn't love it. I was bored. I kind of just zoned out, so I'll have to say that I can't trust Krystal when it comes to that, but I can trust Krystal when it comes to graphic novels. So I feel like Krystal gets like a B+ rating for this. So that's all I got. Go follow all of my friends that are also doing this: Nicole, Julie, Leandra, Brittany, Brianna. I think that's all. If I miss somebody, I'm gonna feel terrible. Brooklyn, can't forget Brooklyn. So they will all be linked down below, or the playlist actually probably is what's gonna be linked down below. So go watch all of them if you haven't already. I will see you on the next one. All of my links are down below: Patreon, Amazon wish lists, all of the things. And thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.